June 24, 1941, near Remagen, Lithuania. The road runs east to west across gently rolling farmland, bordered by patches of forest and shallow marsh. It is not a major highway, but it is wide enough for columns of vehicles to pass in both directions. In late June, the weather is warm and dry. Dust hangs low over the road, kicked up by hundreds of boots and tires moving forward without pause. 3 days earlier, Germany launched Operation Barbarossa. Along a front stretching hundreds of miles, the Wehrmacht advanced with confidence built from victories in Poland, France, and the Balkans. Soviet resistance, where encountered, had often collapsed under the speed and coordination of German armor and air power. Here, in Lithuania, the German 6th Panzer Division is pushing east as part of Army Group North. Its objective is clear: break through Soviet border defenses, seize key road junctions, and continue the rapid advance toward the Daugava River. Intelligence reports suggest disorganized Soviet units falling back in confusion. The road ahead appears open. It is not. The 6th Panzer Division is a veteran formation. Its corps consists of Panzer III and Panzer IV tanks, supported by motorized infantry, engineers, artillery, and anti-tank units. The division has moved quickly since crossing the border, bypassing pockets of resistance and leaving mopping-up operations to follow on infantry. Fuel is precious. Time is more precious still. By the morning of June 24, German forward elements encounter unexpected resistance near the town of Remagen. Soviet units of the 2nd Tank Division, part of the 3rd Mechanized Corps, are counterattacking. The engagement escalates quickly. German commanders expect Soviet armor to be poorly coordinated and technologically inferior. Then they see the first heavy tank. It is larger than anything they have faced before. Its silhouette is unfamiliar. Thick armor plates slope sharply at the front. Wide tracks churn through soft ground Witho. The KV-1 is a Soviet heavy tank designed for breakthrough operations. It weighs over 45 tons. Its frontal armor is up to 90 mm thick, far beyond the penetration capability of standard German 37 mm anti-tank guns. It carries a 76.2 mm main gun capable of destroying German tanks at ranges beyond 1,000 meters. In 1941, very few German units have effective weapons against it. The German response is immediate but confused. Crews reposition their guns. More rounds are fired. The shells leave white scars on the tank's armor but do no damage. The KV-1 continues forward, firing deliberately, disabling vehicles and forcing infantry to scatter. Most Soviet tanks in the area are soon destroyed by German coordination and air support. But one KV-1 does not retreat. Instead, it moves onto a key road behind German forward units and stops. It positions itself across the road. Then it waits. By midday, German supply columns begin to encounter the obstruction. Trucks carrying fuel and ammunition halt. Engineers attempt to assess the situation but cannot approach without drawing fire. The KV-1 fires only when necessary, conserving ammunition. Each shot is precise. German commanders realize the implications quickly. Their forward units are now cut off from resupply. Fuel consumption has been high. Ammunition stocks are limited. The division's momentum begins to slow. Attempts to destroy the tank begin almost immediately. A battery of 37 mm anti-tank guns is brought forward. They fire at close range, aiming at tracks, vision ports, any apparent weak point. The shells shatter or bounce away. The tank responds with a single round, destroying one gun and forcing the rest to withdraw. German engineers attempt to approach under cover of darkness. They crawl forward carrying satchel charges. The KV-1's crew hears them. Machine gun fire sweeps the roadside. The engineers pull back, leaving casualties behind. The tank does not move. As night falls, the situation grows more serious. German artillery fires indirect rounds, but without direct observation, the effect is minimal. The tank's position is too close to friendly troops for heavy bombardment. Luftwaffe support is requested, but aircraft are engaged elsewhere and darkness limits effectiveness. Inside the KV-1, the crew remains at their stations. Their exact identities are not recorded. Their orders are clear enough: hold the road. They are isolated. No infantry supports them. No resupply is possible. The engine runs intermittently to conserve fuel. The crew listens for movement, watches the road through narrow vision slits, and waits. They have already delayed an entire division. On the morning of June 25, German commanders escalate their efforts. A battery of 88mm flak guns is brought forward. The weapon is normally used against aircraft, but its high-velocity shells can penetrate heavy armor. Positioning the gun is difficult. The road is exposed, and the KV-1 commands the area with direct fire. Under covering fire from tanks and infantry, the 88 is moved into position. As the gun crew prepares to fire, the KV-1 rotates its turret. One shot is fired. The shell strikes near the gun, killing or wounding several crewmen. The survivors abandon the position. Another attempt is made from a different angle. This time, smoke is used for concealment. The 88 fires. The shell strikes the KV-1's turret. It penetrates, damaging internal components but not destroying the tank. The KV-1 fires back, disabling the gun. The road remains blocked. By now, the delay has lasted nearly a full day. German forward units report fuel shortages. Artillery units cannot reposition. Infantry movements are constrained. What was expected to be a rapid advance has slowed to a crawl because of a single vehicle. Late on June 25, German engineers attempt a final approach. Under cover of fire, they crawl close enough to place explosives directly onto the tank. Charges detonate against the tracks and hull. The blast damages the suspension but does not destroy the vehicle. The KV-1 fires its machine guns until ammunition runs out. When German infantry finally approach, they find the tank immobilized but intact. The crew is dead inside. Whether from internal damage, fire, or concussion is unclear. They never abandoned their position. The road is finally open. The delay has cost the Germans time they cannot recover. Soviet forces elsewhere regroup. River crossings are reinforced. The advance toward Leningrad slows. The engagement near Remagen becomes one of the first clear signs that the war in the East will not resemble previous campaigns. German after-action reports take note of the KV-1 with concern. New tactics are developed. Greater emphasis is placed on heavy anti-tank weapons. The appearance of Soviet heavy armor forces a reassessment of German assumptions. For the Soviets, the action is barely recorded amid the chaos of the retreat. The crew's names are not preserved. Their tank is eventually destroyed or captured, its remains lost to the battlefield. But their impact is real.